plan for today is to set these guys up on the trellis that leads into the garden area. So originally I was gonna do 6 to 8 beds, but I kind of underestimated how much space around the beds is needed to actually harvest once they're done. So I'm only going to be doing 4, but anyway, I still wanted to have 3 trellises just because I still want to create that whimsical, you know, Bridgerton vibe. So I thought, what if I just move one of the trellises to the front of where the little fence area is, and that way it's like a grand entrance. So I got these. This one, it's not broken, it just fell out. I got 2 of these for like $9, I think. And I just start one on one side, start the other one, and have a meet at the top. Well, that's what I'm gonna do right now. I forgot to show you guys what it's looking like so far. So I got the drip system set up, so those are good to go. They do go off at like 8 a.m. so they got some water today, so they're all happy. And then again, the little gated area. I don't know if I showed you guys the end result, but that's what we got right now. So this trellis was actually in the second set of raised beds back there, but like I told you guys, I moved it to the front. So right now it's just the 2, but there's gonna be a total of 3. But this is like the main entrance. So I'm just gonna stake those down, and then like I told you guys, I'm thinking of just, actually I'm not thinking, I'm going to plant the clematis right down there. I'm gonna make it pretty, so more digging, which I hate the whole digging, but I'm gonna dig not too much because they're still little, but I'm gonna dig there, get that all going, and then you know what, I probably don't want to stake first. I probably want to plant the clematis first and then worry about the whole staking thing. Yeah, so good thing I'm talking through this out loud. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix the potting mix, the compost, and then some of the native soil. I actually thought I was recording and I wasn't, but in this bucket I have native soil, some of the potting mix, so I'm just going to add some of the steer manure, blend it together, plant the clematis, and then fill the hole back up. And in true me fashion, I decided to start another project because I don't already have multiple projects going on at once. But anyway, I had these privacy panels from the previous year, but last year I actually just used zip ties because I didn't want it to be too permanent because I wasn't sure if how I was gonna feel about it. But every time that it was windy, or because we live in an area that's very windy, so the zip ties would snap. So this year, I don't know why, I thought, what if I just screw them on to the actual patio deck? So that's why I just started doing that. Now, it's not that I don't like my back neighbors, it's just that I don't want to keep making eye contact with them when we're both in our backyards. So I got these from Home Depot, and I can't remember exactly how much they were, but they're kind of expensive. So I would say try to get 1 or 2 a year and then slowly work your way up. Now, I did do this by myself, and I did, have a little bit of problems, but I am a strong, independent woman, and I figured it out. But anyway, just thought I would show you guys how I'm adding privacy. So here's the back door. We're gonna do a quick 10-minute little makeover, if you will. So I showed you guys me installing these little privacy screens. They look decent on camera, but had I placed them how I had them the first time, which was just resting directly on the deck, they would be a little bit taller. But because I had to drill them on the side of the deck, they are just a little bit shorter. But you know what? They still provide that privacy that we are wanting, especially because this is a back door. Then as soon as we come out, we can see right back into the neighbors. You can't see right now because this is doing its job, but right there is their back kitchen area. And so whenever I walk out of our back door, I see them in their kitchen, and I just, like I said, don't want any of that eye contact. They're nice people, but you know what? I also want my privacy. And because our house, the deck part is kind of elevated, it's not directly on the ground, it's higher elevated. It also allows us to see into pretty much everyone's backyard. And you know what? We're not trying to do that. So, okay, let me just show you. And then here is this side over here. But here's this side. So it's not a huge deck, but it's not small either. It's a decent size. And what we want to do with this is just have a nice little sitting area, so that in the mornings when I make my coffee, I can just come out, enjoy my coffee. Or last night, it was really pretty, and then we can just sit here and eat dinner. So anyway, I'm gonna lay the rug and then just start messing around with some stuff. It's several days later, but I wanted to show you how this little space ended up looking like. So this is how I ended up setting up the little sitting area. So these are just from Home Depot. Well, actually everything is. These two I got last year. The little table I got this year. And then the rug also from Home Depot from last year or 2 years ago. I can't remember. I put that little lantern there. And then on the other side, I put these same ones, so they're kind of flanking the door right there. Look at that beautiful girl. And then on that little table, I just have a cute little planter. I think those are like little baby petunias, and then that's from Walmart. And this way, right here, I have 2 petunias on either side. And then in the middle, I have, what was it? It's a rose bush. I think it's a cupcake. What is it? I have a tag in here somewhere. Well, I had a tag. Oh, it's right here. This is a raspberry cupcake rose. So I put that there, and then that cute little dog bowl. My husband and I actually did it together in a pottery class. And then, well, let me show you. So that's what that looks like. And then if we pan over to this side, we have more plants. So this one right here, I think it's a dwarf arborvitae. And then on this side, I have salvia. And on this side, I have a Veronica hybrid, and of course my cilantro. Over on my Instagram, I've shown whoever is on there that I actually started this from seed, and then I've slowly just been, you know, using a little bit here and there whenever I make dishes that require cilantro. And then here I have some more petunias, and then I have a basil. This is a sweet basil and it smells super good. I really like pizza that has basil, or just, I don't know, toast with pesto, which has basil. So anyway, it smells super delicious. That's what this little corner looks like. But I didn't end up doing too much. But I still think that this area just looks very nice, very simple, relaxing, welcoming, all the things. Oh, I forgot to mention these 2 little cushions I got from Ross for 17 bucks the pair. So it's really good. I don't know if I like these that way though, or if I prefer them this way. I think I like them that way, which is very cool that somehow it ended up matching the rug. I'm not very like super matchy kind of a person, but I don't know, adding any color in this space just felt a little odd because of how dark, you know, like everything else is. So that's why I thought these look good. So anyway, that is the deck. So this is just to show you that you don't need to, you know, go extremely extreme to make a small space feel cozy, comfortable, and just some space that you can call your own. You don't need a lot. I mean, you can see here a rug, a couple chairs, table, some plant pots, and that's it. And we have been loving this privacy little fence area. At night it looks super nice too, because I actually added some of these outdoor lights. The beautiful part about this is that they are actually solar, so they're not plugged in anywhere. But here we go. This is how it looks.